By the way, I like your song. It was very prototype Scott Stapp.
Oh my god. I showed you Scott Stapp singing the national anthem, didn't I? Oh, she can you see?
It's that and his Marlins rally
I
song.
hate that song. Let's play ball, let's gum day.
Strikeouts and double plays.
And then it's like called like Soar, Marlin Soar or
Yeah.
some shit. Like it's a fish.
Hear the roar of the crowd. Come on, Marlins, make us proud. Keep hoping and dreaming, and you will soar. Will soar. Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
God.
He is.
You know they performed the Super Bowl one time?
Did they? Are you sure?
Uh
Creed at the Super Bowl? I don't think so. I
I
had to
thi-
remember this.
I don't know. They're at a football game. I remember a huge performance at a football game. Maybe it wasn't a Super Bowl because it was during the daytime. So
God, was it? Hold on. 20 years ago, Creed blessed the world with the greatest halftime performance in history. A breakdown. Thanksgiving. Okay.
oh, okay.
2001, November 21st, the Thanksgiving Day games. 2 days before they dropped Weathered, the album, and the performance of the ages got off to a wicked start. At the 10-second mark, shit starts to go downhill fast.
Of course it does. It's fucking Creed.
Oh my god, at the 10-second mark. In the middle of Greg Gumbel's introduction of Jerry Jones and the Salvation Army, Creed started to play too soon, and Jerry was not happy. You can see in the Zapruder film here that he clearly shot them a death stare. Creed paid no mind and proceeded to just shred right in his face. Oh my god. The first song of the medley is a classic, Higher. It's also at this point that we get a peek at Stapp's erotic yet tasteful choker.
What is this? A Super Bowl?
No, it's a Thanksgiving game thing.
Yeah, Creed did the halftime show for
Endo's
Thanksgiving.
back. We're good. Let's go.
And like, was it like the thing where they have the person in the cloth like going through the fucking?
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god. You know, it is a Barstool advertisement, so some people might not be a fan, but whoever Dante is, 2021 wrote this article for the 20-year anniversary, and I like your humor, sir. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Toogie's Take podcast. We are back. First time in a week, because yours truly last week overdid it on his voice coming back from vacation. My body was not prepared for the streams, the YouTube content, the sports gamer broadcasts. And today I'm feeling it as well because, well, Sim, with your internet outage, you missed out on the fun as I got to call the equivalent of, I believe, 13 games, if not 12 NHL esports games yesterday. So, you know, I gotta be honest, I'm not upset that today's broadcast was postponed to the terrible EA NHL servers.
Yeah.
But it opens the door for us to be back here and to talk about hockey of a different kind. We'll talk about some other nonsense first, because we always do that. That's the best way to actually go about this particular show. But before we do that, gentlemen, how are you? How was your week? Endo, start us off. You haven't had an interesting week at all.
Yeah, not at all. Nothing crazy. So I actually went to Niagara this weekend, for my my relative's birthday. Just went around. We went to Copacabana. That was like a culture shock to me because that shit's expensive as hell, and it's awesome because you know what the Copacabana is? Like,
I thought that was in Brazil.
so there's a restaurant called Copacabana.
Okay, so
And
it's not
the
the
way-
actual Copacabana.
No, I did not fly to
Barry Manilow
Mexico.
walks you through the door.
Yeah, walk me through. So the way it works is it's basically all you can eat. You can order stuff for the table, like sides and everything, and then you have just a bunch of like men going around with food, with meats, asking you, "Hey, you want this cut of
The
meat, like a
dream.
sirloin steak?" Yeah, just literally big meaty men like cutting up meat for me. It was beautiful. I was in heaven. It
Heaven
was
isn't too
awesome.
far away.
Yeah, just a trip down to
Copacabana.
Niagara, a 2-hour bus ride. No, it was good. We did that. Went to the casino. I posted on Twitter that I was gonna spend all the money that I found underneath my couch. So it was $1 and on the casino because I don't want to fucking go broke. And I lost $1.
Mm.
And yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna do this ever again in my life. Holy crap! Because then like we were just looking around, people going around like betting on the slots and all that, and you saw people doing the holistic things like tapping the screen like across on the line to like, oh, give me a jackpot, give me a jackpot, give me luck, and like Polina was like completely shocked out of her mind with that kind of stuff. I'm
Have
like,
you ever
yeah,
just watched people in a casino?
yeah,
Just
No.
mindless zombies. It's horrifying.
like they'll be sitting laying back, just kind of sitting back, just tapping tapping the button, just going through like they don't even care. Like it's all old people too. Bless my grandmother's heart, but it's all old people or people just with expendable cash just tapping on the slots.
Mhm.
You go to like blackjack and like other stuff like that, like you have a chance, I guess. You have a higher odds. My cousin actually won some money, so it's good. Then I went to a club after. It was nice.
What a weekend. Sin,
Yeah.
before I ask you how your weekend was, any gambling experience?
No
No.
gambling. I'm not a big
Yeah.
gambler. I've
Me
actually
neither.
never I've never played in a casino ever.
So I stepped foot in a casino once in Vancouver about 4 years ago when I got to go out there. And I had the opportunity to gamble with essentially not my money. And I
What?
still couldn't do it. Like I had the chance where it's just like, oh, okay, this is money I probably shouldn't even have anyway. Not from like an illegal perspective, but it's like, oh yeah, it's just, having a bit of extra money. Not even necessarily money that I went there with. And I couldn't even bring myself to gamble away someone else's money, essentially. Just like, I don't want to do this. It's uncomfortable. Place sucks.
Yeah.
So
A general
very-
vibe. Like, I'll stick
very
to like
much.
sports betting. I'll stick to sports betting and all that instead of just literally fighting against a computer that is programmed and designed to take your money first before it gets the initial payout of how much money, then it'll pay it out backwards to you. So
Well, there, for the most part, we almost pissed away our chance at a potential sports book sponsorship, but Endo salvaged it at the end. You'll love
bet
to see it.
responsibly. Don't give out money that you don't have or you're afraid to lose.
There you go. Sen, how was your weekend?
Oh yeah, my turn. It was pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot. It's been storming here like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So can't really go out much. Yeah, pretty uneventful.
Lost your internet for like 24 hours.
Almost.
Oof.
It was almost a full 24 hours. That was bad.
I've
Yeah, I've
been
had
there.
a lot of internet issues and even some rolling blackouts and stuff like that. And my phone even went down. Phone service went down for like a half hour.
So not too much is different. You don't really have internet issues.
Not
Just
yeah,
a little
but
bit amplified.
no, that's just that's some bullshit.
I'll always take a chance to take shots at your ISP.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But it was I mean, that it's never goes out then. It's like a weird like let me just drop for a second then come back.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's still
Fair
not
enough.
good.
So, gentlemen, we have a loaded viewer questions segment to make up for the show that was lost. Before we get into that, of course, as always, want to mention this podcast is brought to you by our lovely friends at Manscaped. You can go to manscaped.com. You can use code TOUGIE, that's TOUGIE, for 20% off your order and free shipping. I would say new year, new you, but maybe for some of you, you've already indulged as you should, treated yourself well at Manscaped. And for those of you that haven't, it's a great time. It's as good a time as any. Get on board. Take care of yourself. Get the right tools for the job at manscaped.com. Our first question comes from good friend of the show, one Scroopy Noopers. A lot of good questions over the past year or so. What video game would you like to see turned into a television series? Now, I can only imagine this is because, if I'm not mistaken, The Last of Us comes out on HBO starting this weekend.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know how interested in that particular show I am. I love the two games. technically the expansion as well. But it's also weird to just be like, I already know the story type of thing, you know? And I feel like that would be the same answer for me with any game, right? It's like, oh, what do you want? What game do you want to see turned into a show? It's like, well, I've already played the game. So I don't know if either of you have a great answer to this. I have struggled. I saw this question when I was putting our run sheet together, and I don't.
For me, I think of it as more as like, what universe do you want to put into a TV show?
Okay.
So God, there's so many that I'd want to make into a TV show that it's very, very hard. I don't know. Probably a Total War Warhammer. I would love to bring the Warhammer universe to.
Oh my
TV show.
god, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
That is the
Yeah.
least surprising
Yeah.
answer for me, and that's okay. But
Yeah,
still.
but there's no TV shows for that. Like, there's tons of
Yeah.
there's great novels. There's obviously tabletop game. There's the video games. Nothing on that medium yet. It's a terrific universe. Fantasy, not 40K. Fuck you all.
Fantasy. I'm trying to think for myself. I have no idea. For some reason, I had in my head Monster Jam. I'm like, that's already a thing. As I was talking, I just recalled one of the first ever games I played was Monster Jam Maximum Destruction for the PS2. That game has aged terribly. It's basically kind of like a beat 'em up, with the cars, and you would go around picking up like collectibles, like weapons. You pick up like a machine gun, a rocket launcher, a fire, like a flamethrower, all that stuff. Like, looking at it now, it does not age that well. I used to play the crap out of that game. In terms of like games that be a movie or a TV series, I don't know. I always thought that like Ratchet and Daxter would be a good one.
The man was like, I don't know what I would do. Here's a game I used to play a lot. Oh, and in terms of the question I answered a little bit ago, not knowing,
like,
I still don't know.
As a joke, I'm like, you know what? Monster Jam, make it real.
And then he combines Ratchet and Clank with Jack and Daxter, calling it Ratchet and Daxter.
I just realized that.
Big fan of Jack and Clank. That's holy
arsenal.
shit! I love you. You are.
I'm a
you
big
are
fan of
something.
Crash Bandicoot.
Diddy Coot Racing.
Diddy Coot. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Gex Kazooie.
God. Yes. God. I will throw out two that came to mind a few minutes ago. I would like to mention God of War, because I feel like you'd be able to go to certain universes that you might not have time to in the video game side of things.
That's a good one.
And I will also throw out It Takes Two, which I have not finished playing, but it's essentially like, it's almost like a modified version, basically reverse Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where the idea is essentially the parents are the one who are miniaturized. And you know what? We don't have enough in the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids universe. We don't. The HISTK CU, the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids cinematic universe. We don't have enough in that.
Did you just say a shrink type game? You know, like Kojima has like a Strand type game, and Donkey has the open well game. You know, just make it a shrink type game. There you go.
We need more of that. We need more of Rick Moranis, which apparently they are doing a sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids called Shrunk, which is...
There already was, though. There was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. However, no, We Shrunk Ourselves had Rick Moranis too. It did.
Yeah.
What?
Well, just shit on my idea, my hopes and dreams, sir.
It's just called Shrunk.
Yeah,
That's
this
like
is
that
modernist society where we have
That's
square
like that-
houses and one name titles.
That's like that one movie that just got announced where like you crash down on a plane and then like it's like to survive. And one guy's like an ex like military guy or something, a military guy like on the plane or trying to survive, and the movie's just called Plane. Like
I mean,
Plane.
why beat around the bush? You're gonna get
Yeah.
the movie that it's telling you're gonna get.
Plane.
Yeah. And
I
why
respect
even
that.
why even beat around the bush? Why not just bush?
Because Manscaped, sir.
Why not just beat?
And if it is, if just
Oh.
bush, make it a finely trimmed one. Our next question, football related. Even though I know Sin hasn't paid attention. From Reds Rebels,
I've
what's
paid
your
a little
opinion
bit.
on Aaron Rodgers?
He's a
Oh.
tremendously talented quarterback.
My response is good riddance. You didn't make the playoffs, washed up, go ahead and retire. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Brett
I
Favre.
don't know what they're. Yeah, Packers. I don't know. They traded Devontae Adams, and they keep doing things. So like we have Aaron Rodgers here for so long, they didn't have a defense, and then now at this point they're like, all right, he can have one good receiver, and then this season's like, no, you can have no good receivers. Aaron Rodgers is enough, and he showed up looking like, fucking. I'm blanking on the name now. Looking like the dude from Con Air.
Oh,
And
Nick
it's
Cage.
yeah,
Oh my
God, why
God.
couldn't I almost said Jack Nicholson. I'm like, no, that's clearly not Jack Nicholson. Nick Cage, that's it.
Amazing.
Tom
yeah.
Hanks. All right, Tom Hanks, funny guy.
I'm not repeating the next line from that skit.
Everything he says is a stitch.
Okay, now I'm not repeating the next line from that skit. So, football-wise, obviously, we haven't talked about it a bunch of seasons. Sin admitted he wasn't paying attention. Patriots failed to make the playoffs yesterday, so that was cool. The good times hath ended. I can't really complain too much. That said, gentlemen, Super Bowl predictions. Now, I'm gonna list off the bracket for you here.
I know, yeah.
We
I
got-
know the. Okay, go. Sorry.
We have the Chargers and the Jaguars. The Ravens and the Bengals, Dolphins and Bills, with the Chiefs having the first round bye in the AFC. Who's going to the Super Bowl from the AFC? Endo Mills.
I don't fucking know a team with guys on it.
Good. Sin.
Probably the Chiefs, because they did the fucking ring around the rosy against the Raiders, which was
Oh,
hilarious.
that was amazing. I'm so glad you saw that.
Yeah, I did. I've caught some highlights here. I've caught a couple of actual games. Of course, around the holidays I watch. Man, that Eagles and Dallas Cowboys game was incredible. The one, I think it was on Christmas or Christmas Eve.
Yep.
What a fucking game. I think it was Dallas who scored on like 3rd and 30. Or they got a first down off 3rd and 30. That was a game, man. Anyway,
So-
it's got to be the Chiefs, yeah.
I will say, in terms of, I wouldn't be opposed to the Chiefs because hey, it's good to see greatness like Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
Chargers or Jaguars, I'd love to see one of them make the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills. It's their year. It is. Like they already were looking to take that step up, and then the fucking tragedy that it has tremendous news today with DeMar Hamlin being out of the hospital, which is fucking astonishing.
Yeah, that's true.
The man, you've seen it in sports so many times. The ability for a team to rally around something like that.
That is true.
Going Buffalo. The
Yeah,
NFC.
That's hard to dispute, yeah.
Yeah, the NFC. Cowboys and Bucks. The New York Football Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. Good for the Giants. Seattle and San Francisco. Now, first and foremost, Seattle's here because Detroit, who had already been eliminated on the same day, beat the Packers to eliminate the Packers, which was amazing. I do want to mention this Seattle team, though. You know, we talk about NHL trades all the time. Has to be one of the instant fail trades of all time. Russell Wilson going to Denver. They're fucking terrible. And then Seattle makes the playoffs with Geno Smith. They're probably
Rocco's
going to
country.
get fucking devastated by the 49ers. But God bless
Who
the
cares?
Seahawks who have 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And they got one of those
Like-
from a team that missed the playoffs.
Yeah, from Denver. The first 18 spots of the draft are locked in. By the way, final day of the season, the Houston Texans beat the Indianapolis Colts and cost themselves the first overall pick. So that's going to Chicago now. And then Houston fired their head coach today, Lovie Smith, who was probably going to get fired anyway.
Because it's like, why'd you let them win? Fuck you.
Right. Like, oh, you're going to fucking fire me. Whatever. I'm not going to tell my guys to lose. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks have the 5th overall pick thanks to the Broncos.
Lol.
And then they'll still end up having their own, which is hilarious. God, yeah. And then shout out, by the way, the Philadelphia Eagles, for fuck's sake, have the 10th overall pick because they had the Saints first rounder. So
Yeah, that's crazy for them. They only lost like what, once this year? Maybe it was twice at the end.
Eagles kind of fell off a bit towards the end. I think they
Mm.
were 14-3 because
Oh,
there's the one
wow.
extra game now. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're like 14-1 when I was watching them on Christmas.
Yeah, you can't
Some
finish 8-8
ridiculous
anymore.
number.
It's 9-8 or 8-9. Kind of.
Ah, so you can't be 500 anymore. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So NFC wise, Endo, your prediction: who's making it to the Super Bowl?
Say the Eagles.
The Eagles.
There you go.
There you go, everybody. The Philadelphia Eagles against some football team in the Super Bowl. Sin, who's going to the Super Bowl from the NFC?
Bucks.
Tom
Why are
Brady,
you gonna make me say the
baby.
Eagles?
I've made the mistake of betting against Tom Brady too many times. I was like on board. I'm like, all right, he's on the Bucks now. I think he's a bit of a system QB. Let's see. And the man won a Super Bowl. So I'm like, all right. I got to give him his due at this point.
He didn't throw away that marriage for nothing. Okay? He
Dude.
lost the ring. He needs to replace it.
Oh fuck.
Oh, God.
Nah, I take it back. The Bills are gonna win.
Oh, so there you go. The official prediction: Bills and Eagles. The Bills of the
Beagles.
Eagles. Remember the Beagles.
Yeah.
The Beagles. God, I don't know, because there's the who I think will do well versus the who I would prefer. San Francisco winning with Mr. Irrelevant at quarterback. I don't know if either of you guys have really followed that, but their top two quarterbacks were injured. And literally their quarterback, who was the Mr. Irrelevant pick of his draft year, Brock Purdy, has stepped in, won his first 5 games in a row. The first game was against Brady and the Bucks. That's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
Seattle winning a Super Bowl without Russell Wilson would be a hell of a story. Let's go, Tom Brady. Bring me some more joy, because the Patriots can't do it anymore. Bring me some joy, Tom Brady. Brady beats the Bills in the Super Bowl. The salt of Buffalo, the rivers, the falls will overflow from the salt buildup as Tom Brady beats the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. Book it.
Loses his wedding ring, picks up another ring instead. Fuck it.
Tom Brady's trash.
He's trash. Guy can't even keep a marriage together. He's trash. From AJ, what is your Slurpee flavor of choice? What a hard right turn.
Right.
Better question. When's the last time you had a Slurpee?
Yeah, it's one of the free Slurpee 7-Eleven days, and I can't remember when that was. You don't
7-Eleven.
say flavor of Slurpees, you say colors. So
Right.
I
blue.
like the
Blue.
black one.
Yes.
Blue Slurpee, man.
Thank
I like
you.
Blue. I like blue. There's an actual flavor I like. It's called it was like frog water, like green apple. It's a sour green apple. Pretty decent. When was the last time you guys had a? When's the last time you guys
Contains
had a Slurpee?
homosexual maker chemicals.
Contains gay. That's probably the reason
No
why I
wonder
turned out the way
it-
I am.
7-Eleven
He did.
Slurpees.
That damn frog water at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it explains a lot about me. Then Jesus
The globalists
Christ.
think we wouldn't notice them putting this stuff in a 7-Eleven.
You ever notice how 7-Eleven's really close to 9/11?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. No.
So
I
the correct
can't
answer is
even.
blue.
The correct answer was blue. The incorrect answer was frog water.
From Broken Wheelchair, a series of questions that I will allow. First one, not sports gamer related. What are myself and Sin looking forward to the most in Finland about a month and a half from now? A little bit less.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, it's coming quickly.
I'm looking forward to seeing a Californian experience winter weather.
I've seen it. I've been to plenty of winter areas, man.
Fair
I used to
enough.
go snowboarding every two times a year.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what
In
people need
fairness,
to understand about California. We have literally every fucking climate type here, besides
That's true.
tropical.
It's just whether or not you take advantage of it. You know?
Yeah, it's a big state.
Fair enough. Yeah, but that's kind of the most generic one. Is like, Californians, Floridians, they don't know weather, and it's like, people do. It's fine. I don't know. For me, I mean, I've made it pretty clear. My fiance is coming with me this time out, which is awesome. Again, the final for February 24th, 25th lined up not only with my birthday, but for a week off from work. So yeah, perfect. So I think I don't know if I mentioned this on the show or not. It's the first time traveling for me ever where I've in terms of flying somewhere that I've actually had someone with me that I know.
Oh,
Every other time flying, it's always been solo, whether in the US, Canada, Vancouver, over to Finland back in June. So it's just going to be nice to just be like, oh, cool. I don't have to sit here and gauge the personality of the people next to me. Like, I can just kind of chill. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Smooth sailing travel. Fingers crossed. It's in for you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to just experiencing Finland in another season, honestly. I loved summer there so much. Fell in love with the country, obviously. And this will be a good gauge of getting to experience that. Obviously, see some of the people that I met there last time, which is going to be terrific. And yeah, that's really it. Just seeing the place that I really kind of fell in love with in a kind of a different like time of year, and see if I feel the same way.
Different light where there's less of it.
Yeah, there's gonna be less of it, but like around that time, it's actually not gonna be super dark, which is quite cool. I'm even looking now; it's not even that horrible. Like in Finland.
Yeah, it'll get dark after 4 p.m. now, as opposed to getting dark at like 3:30.
Yeah, and the sun doesn't rise until like 9. Like so, right now it's more dark, but like it's
it's a good thing.
I feel
also. We have to shout out the floor hockey / floorball potential.
Yeah, hopefully we get to do that. Kenny wasn't sure because he's going to be leaving like halfway through when we're there like a dick.
Second question from Broken Wheelchair. I'm just going to leave that there. Is Tage Thompson a great player or just having another great season? Great player.
Yeah.
And twice. Can it really be viewed as a fluke?
Yeah, Jonathan Cheechoo was great too. He only did it once. But he's always great.
The greatest, Jonathan.
Fair point.
And our first favorite NHLer. So your first favorite player as a child.
Oh.
Which for me was Ray Bourque because I didn't have a choice. My dad's son. I was in Bruin stuff the day after I was born. Ray Bourque had a picture on the wall right next to Jesus.
I think mine was Bernie Nichols. I think he was slightly before Owen Nolan and Jeff Friesen as my favorite player.
Fair shout. Endo Mills. He's going to be like Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
Because he's a child. Why are you so young? Making both of us feel old.
Sorry, my parents didn't get it on earlier. First player, Thomas Caberlet. Also, first most disappointed player who actually was disappointed in me, Thomas Caberlet. I think I told that story where I filled in for a skate with like a bunch of like NHL alumni, and I let in like the first 2 goals and the first 2 shots, and he looked absolutely fucking devastated. He looked at me as if I was like literally like a piece of trash, like a mollusk of nothing.
Really?
And yeah, he did. I mean, he played defense, but did he really play defense? No. Yeah. Caberlet was the first. Now he's on my hit list. That is a joke for legal reasons.
Oh, from Hawks.
Shut up, Toogie. Don't make it. Don't even start there. Don't even.
Threatening Thomas Caberlet on a podcast. It's fine.
It's a joke. This is tame in comparison to whatever fucking the Leafs media does like half the time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
From Hawks. Your ideal dream setting for an outdoor game, whether it be Winter Classic, Stadium Series, etc. Do want to note really quickly, Bruins Penguins, they announced that the Winter Classic viewership was up like 31% from the prior year. In case you were wondering why the same teams keep getting the Winter Classics, essentially. Although we'll see how that works out with Seattle and Vegas next year. Your dream setting for an outdoor game in the NHL.
I'm being real. I don't give a fuck about outdoor games. I just don't. It was cute, like for a minute, like
Yeah.
outdoor games, like fun. You know what? All right, here. You know what? Actually, I do have a dream setting. Over in the Nordics, there's these like huge fucking lakes that just freeze over completely. Have you seen that one of the guy just skating in that mountainous valley and it's just
Yep.
glassy ice? Yeah, I want to see a fucking game there. No fans, no crowd. I don't need a crowd. Just put a game there. That's my dream
They
set.
kind of did that with the Bruins and God, I forget who they played. Lake Tahoe.
Bruins and the
yeah, but that
Avs.
failed because they didn't understand what time of year that they were in Tahoe.
That's very true.
That was the stupidest thing that I've ever
Right.
seen them try to do. Like I knew it going in. I'm like, this is not gonna work. And that's what they get. It was Vegas, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or was it Colorado?
I think it was Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado. Yep. Yeah. I'm kind of with Sin on this end though. I don't really have one aside from like but Florida and Tampa.
Yeah.
Fucking
Just
let 'em
shove
go.
them somewhere.
Yeah, but we've already had a let's see how far we can play till the ice melts game. So
Let's go to the Albertan like fucking lakes over there where they just freeze over like crazy. That'd be sick. Like if they do Lake Tahoe, but in an actual better spot, I think it'd be a lot more appropriate. But then again, the only thing is that like the ice there is thick, but is it thick enough to support the infrastructure they need to actually house these games? And
no,
I don't know.
Lake
if that's
Tahoe
gonna-
never freezes.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't get cold enough here.
Like I know they like in like Alberta or whatever, where they have like a bunch of like mountains and all that stuff. Like the lakes over there, they freeze over completely, but I don't think it's thick enough to actually support them playing on the ice itself. Or what would be cool is if they, this would be interesting, if they did it on the Rideau Canal, if they closed it down and had an NHL game on there. In Ottawa.
I don't know where that is, and it sounded like Dorito, and that's all I know.
Rideau Canal. It's a giant lake in Ottawa that you can skate on. It freezes over, and you can
Is that
skate
the
on.
one that's in NHL?
I mean, it's inspired off of it. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
Make
it's like
NHL 23 more realistic after the fact,
Yeah.
of course.
There you go.
And justify their decisions. That was the rink that had the dumbest fucking shadows in the history of a fucking video game.
Horrible.
And I'm like, can you fix it? And they're like, what's wrong with it?
In the current game, there are some, if you use certain cameras, like you get like a tree just blocking like half of the view. It's like, how are we funding this? Why are we funding this?
Yeah.
Cut money. That's all it is.
Fun times. God. Yeah. Next up, the Return of the King. A series of questions from Piney. It's been a while, but a good way here to really make it feel like a new year. Question number 1. In the veins of Fuck, Marry, Kill, NHL edition, delete a team from history, move a team to a city that currently doesn't have one, and pick a team to become the owner of. Endo, what team are you deleting from NHL history?
Boston. No. I think I would delete. I don't know. I don't think I would delete any. I don't know. You guys get back to me on this.
Okay. Yeah, I would delete the Vegas Golden Knights, obviously. I would move. That's a tough one. This is the move one is kind of tough. But I would
Move Ottawa.
I'm thinking of like troll ass answers, but I don't want
me
to be a
too.
dick about it. I'm like I would move the Montreal Canadiens out of anywhere French.
Put them in Houston.
Fuck me, man. The move one is hard. Ownership wise, that honestly, that for me goes to like, where do I want to live? Where would be the
Right.
funnest to live and own an NHL team?
Mm.
Honestly, I might have to say Seattle. Seattle would be a really sick place to live, or Vancouver, and stop their terrible ownership. Yeah, and as for move a team, all right, if I got to pick like a real one here, I'd probably.
The tough one.
It is because all of them are kind of not poorly situated.
So for me, and we'll go back to you in a
You
second.
know, I'd move Winnipeg somewhere.
Fuck the Jets, apparently.
God damn it! They just had fucking my buddy Jesse Pollock on there for the All-Star game. Their skills.
Yeah, they've
comp.
peaked as a franchise. You can just move.
Ship them.
You know what? I'll move Arizona to move Arizona to Alaska, and I'll own that team actually, and live in Alaska.
Damn.
There you go.
They had a minor hockey league team there for a bit.
The Aces.
Yeah.
Who did the Aces become?
Burnaby Aces.
Everyone's favorite hockey team, the Burnaby Aces.
The AHL team for every franchise I make.
God. Burnaby Aces. The Alaska Aces became the Maine Mariners.
There you
Oh,
go.
damn.
Delete a team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Move a team, Montreal to Arizona. That way there's 2 teams.
Give them
in
2
Arizona.
teams. 2 teams.
And
Call them
I
the
would
Arizona
own-
Nordiques.
And I would oh god, what NHL team would I choose to own? I would choose to own the Ottawa Senators and move them directly in between Montreal and Toronto and call them the Toronto Maple Habs. The Maple Nediens. The Maple Nediens.
Oh my god.
There we go. Endo, top that. You can't.
I think I can. Let me think. I moved
What do you mean,
Toronto.
let me think. You should have had an answer by now.
I've been trying to think. I moved Toronto to Hamilton because it's the same fucking thing because it's all crackheads all there anyway. They'll finally be able to sell fucking tickets out like crazy. I delete fuck, what is it? I delete the Arizona Coyotes so that way I please the French, and I become the owner of the Boston Bruins so that way I can void Mitchell Miller's contract firsthand.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Second question
Power
from
to the
Piney.
people.
If you could have a vehicle shaped like a food item, what food are you being driven to the fancy red carpet premiere of whatever bullshit Leonardo DiCaprio movie is coming out with?
Excuse me, his movies are incredible. How dare you?
Top 5 Leonardo DiCaprio movies with Sin for the win.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Oh.
Number 1, Inception. Number 2, Inception.
Vehicle shaped like a food item. This is hilarious.
He said
I've-
think like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So
Yeah, and I am, and these are some incredible ideas.
God.
Yeah, I want a fucking burrito mobile, man. I just wanna, just driving around in a fucking burrito
What did I say?
or a taco, because that'd be hilarious. Like a
yeah.
fucking.
I think I said originally, I said the dick waffle that I grabbed with Terry and friends. So there's this place that sells like waffles, and it was phallic shaped,
Okay.
and then like yeah, and I'd just drive that. I'd be the cock with the waff.
All right.
Given that it's Leonardo DiCaprio, grapes.
Grapes. I
Grapes
feel like
and
there's
what's
a
eating
joke
Gilbert
there.
Grape?
Oh, there you go.
I would be a string of grapes. Well,
You
okay,
went
that
way
one,
back into there. Yeah, that was a,
that one went over flat.
that's it. That was when he was young.
Yeah.
When he was youthful.
And now the only thing that youthful about him are all his girlfriends.
Got him.
Babu.
Baboom.
This is Friday, Babu. How many times I gotta tell you?
Oh, God. I mean, the other option, in fairness, in honor of Gangs of New York, would be rolling up in an eggplant parmesan. But, tough calls, tough decisions to be made. The final question from Piney. Would you rather have permanent season tickets to your favorite sports teams for free, but every liquid you ever drink tastes like hot dog flavored water?
Yeah.
I knew one of you were going to do it.
I was thinking it 100%.
Or you have the ability to eat whatever you want with zero repercussions, but every time you blink, your favorite hockey player's potential career is cut by 1 second.
Yes, the second one, 100%.
Second one easily.
Easily. Fuck my favorite hockey player. I'm trying to eat everything.
There you go. And that's the thing. It's only his career. It's not his life.
Yeah.
So you know what? Tragedies, accidents happen. And let's be honest. I mean, hey, if Patrice Bergeron's 36, he's already had a Hall of Fame level career. So I get to eat for the rest of my life whatever the fuck I want if Patrice Bergeron retires at the end of the season?
Tuki's actively blinking like rapidly as we speak.
Just I'm going to say Joe Thornton. And he comes back and I'm just blinking throughout the game. He leaves halfway through.
You're just winking at everyone you find. Just yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty easy question.
Yeah.
Endo, you in agreement?
Yeah, probably the second one. I don't like hot dog flavored water, unlike me liking Limp Biscuit, but fine.
Fair enough. Our final question from RG Dust. With the NHL reintroducing the All-Star fan vote, do we see any surprises make it to the All-Star game? So no. I will say this, and you guys kind of already know my opinion. The rosters are out. You can look at them and dissect them. They're already kind of a joke. Some like Kevin Hayes over Travis Konechny for the sake of the story of Kevin Hayes making an All-Star game. Even though Konechny has the 9th best goals per game mark in the NHL this season. I believe Mikko Rantanen not only wasn't selected. He wasn't selected. He is in the fan vote. They went with Cale Makar over him, which again is another interesting one. I don't know, man. The All-Star game, I just have no interest in, right? Metropolitan Division, for example, Crosby and Ovechkin both made the All-Star game. Are they going to go? Probably not, because they pretty much never do. I think the last time Ovi went, now I might be wrong because I don't give a shit about All-Star games, was that, skills competition he was a part of, the Breakaway Challenge, where he fucked around. Very rarely do the top players end up going. In terms of, surprise players, no, but you might see joke players make it, because that's, of course, immediately what everyone's like, oh, man, we got to do this, and send this guy. So, in the Central Division, are a lot of people going to vote for Zach Kassian? Probably. Ryan Reeves is almost certainly going to get voted into the All-Star game, which is fine. Maybe Jack Johnson will also get the votes for the Central Division. That'll be funny, but I don't know. I can't say I care about the All-Star game.
Yeah, the last time I cared really was when John Scott thing happened.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And that turned out to be incredible.
And that was 2017?
Yep.
2016, I think, even?
No.
Yeah, 2016.
I hate it here.
Jesus, that was almost 7 years ago, as of the 31st.
Okay.
Well, now we're all sad.
Next.
Yep. Nobody cares about the All-Star game. Although I might do a video on it, just being like, hey, here's who I'd pick. That's about it. Wanted to mention, of course, we're a little bit behind on this now because last Thursday's show didn't happen, but the World Juniors, Canada blowing a lead in the final, but they survived to win gold over Czechia in overtime. Dylan Gunther, who is going back with the Coyotes, scored 2 goals that game to give Canada their second straight gold medal, first time in about a decade or a little bit over a decade since that's happened. It's their 20th overall medal. It was Czechia's best finish in nearly 20 years. They won back-to-back golds in 2000 and 2001, and they hadn't medaled since 2005 when they had gotten the bronze. So this was a huge tournament for them. And the U.S. took bronze 8-7 over Sweden in overtime in one of the biggest joke games I've ever seen in my life. So, with this tournament, I'll just say this, for me at least, paid some attention to it. Really wanted to go to a game, but the schedule just did not line up for me. You know, it would have been a couple-hour drive to be able to go to a game or two, but it just didn't line up, and it's something I'm probably going to regret because who knows the next time it'll be that easy for me to go watch, some World Junior games. But obviously, like the story of the tournament was Connor Bedard, and he's already back with the Regina Pats. 4 goals, 2 assists, and 13 shots on net in his first game back after absolutely destroying worlds in this tournament, setting Canadian records. This was the Connor Bedard tournament.
Yeah, he was literally the reason Canada won. Every other team was a better team than Canada. Not every other team. Most other teams was a better team than Canada. He was what? A part of 60-something% of their goals of the entire, like 75%. 65% of their goals he got a goal or like an assist on, or maybe even a primary assist. Stupid. Yeah. Like, that's so stupid. Yeah, most teams had a better team than Canada, but they still won, which is unfortunate, but it's cool for them. I don't know. I didn't watch too much of World Juniors.
McDavid effect. But it actually works
too. Difficult tournament to watch in the US.
Yeah, it is. I had
heavy reliance on needing the NHL network and stuff like that. Like, you almost have to go through alternative means to be able to watch.
Yeah, sorry. TSN got salty because of Sportsnet getting the broadcasting rights to the NHL exclusively. So they said, yeah, double bird, we're going to take up the World Junior Championship and make it literally impossible for you to watch if you're outside of the country. Literally impossible.
So Bedard, in terms of all-time World Junior scoring, the under-20 tournament, of course, again, past Eric Lindros, has 5 more points in 5 less games. Bedard's 36 points in 16 career World Junior games has him 4th all-time. 3 points behind Pavel Bure with 5 games at hand. 4 points behind Robert Reichel with 5 games at hand. And then there's the king of the World Juniors, of course, Peter Forsberg. As crazy as Connor Bedard is, again, 16 games played, 36 points. Peter Forsberg, 14 games, 42 points. That will never be touched. They'll never be touched. There's just no way.
Yeah,
if Connor Bedard,
he's my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, if Connor Bedard couldn't touch it, there's just no freaking way that's ever going to be hit. There's just no way. So, shout out to Peter Forsberg and shout out to future Shark, Connor Bedard.
I hope so, man. I don't think it's happening, but god damn it, I want it. He's so good.
Also worth noting, the junior leagues, CHL, W, the O, and the Q.
This trade
deadline, holy fuck. Like, it's silly season for trades. There's still more to come, presumably. There's rumors that Shane Wright has officially been traded, but that hasn't been confirmed. The WHL, there was a trade where the Everett Silvertips sent Anaheim Ducks prospect Olin Zellweger and another player to the Kamloops Blazers for 4 players and 10 picks. 4 of them were first rounders. The Mississauga Steelheads sold basically their 3 best players. They got a shitload back. They're going to try to be good in 4 years. It is insane to see. Like, it's very close to NBA style, where anybody you have that's good, if it's not going to work out, get rid of them right now and go all in 3-4 years down the road. I love watching these trades. And this Everett trade in particular. 10 freaking draft picks, 4 first rounders. Not that Olin Zellweger's not goddamn amazing. That's a player who would be in the AHL if that rule wasn't in effect. But that is just... It's fucking hilarious. Like, the graphic as well is so goddamn long. You boys haven't seen it. I just put it in the
no, I've seen it.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going.
It's amazing. So, in fairness, one of their picks is conditional, but it is a second. So, who the hell knows? It's a thing of beauty. Shout out to junior hockey. The Boston Bruins deserve a shout out. Worth noting, Jake DeBrusk scored 2 goals in the Winter Classic while suffering from hand and lower body injuries, but a lower body injury. Let's be honest. He was seen leaving Fenway Park in a boot. He's on IR. He'll be out for a month. The Bruins became the first team in modern NHL history to have 30 wins in their first 38 games or fewer. The others to go 30 for 38 are the 1929-30 Boston Bruins and the 1944-45 Montreal Canadiens. The Bruins are on pace to end the season with 139 points and 66 wins, which would set the NHL record in both categories. 32 wins in the first 40 games, second best in the NHL history. That's from Arda Ocal. They absolutely crushed the California road trip, outscoring their 3 opponents 16-5. They beat the Kings 5-2. Game where Trent Frederick had 2 goals in 34 seconds and punched Brendan Lemieux in the mouth. That's a great night.
That's a fantastic night.
The Bruins beat the Sharks 4-2 in a game that was looking a bit scary because the Bruins were up 2-0 early. I tweeted being like, hey, Sin, things are going well. And then Sin's like, basically, are you sure about that? Because a few seconds later, it was 2-2, it felt like. But the Bruins ended up winning that game. Not the best game in net for James Reimer. I saw a stat for the Sharks that they're essentially, they have, in the past couple of weeks, like the second best expected goals for offensively, but they've also had the worst goaltending in the league.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It started out good. Started out the opposite. We couldn't do shit, and Reimer was really good, and we didn't trade him. Fucking idiots. Yeah, I remember texting you when it was tied at 2, and I was like, dude, wake your boys up, man. And then I think a few seconds later, you scored on the power play. And I'm like, yes, there we go. So, big old 0 points that we needed.
And then the Bruins last night beat the Anaheim Ducks 7-1.
I got to look at their differential now again.
Holy shit. So Pasternak had a hat trick. He scored 2 goals in 17 seconds. Pasta also named NHL Star of the Week. He had 7 goals and 1 assist in 4 games, along with Jack Hughes and Rasmus Dahlin, who are both monsters. But the Ducks, man, every time it comes up, it's how are they this bad? They're so bad. Especially John Gibson. I'm sorry. It's not all the defense's fault. John Gibson is bad. Sin, I have the answer to their goal differential if you haven't.
Minus 73.
The next lowest is a minus 58 for Chicago.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The highest
West.
goal differential is a plus 68 for the Bruins.
Yeah, Bruins are disgustingly good. Yeah.
Like
32 4-4 is a stupid record. I'm sorry, it's just a stupid record. You don't see that.
That's a broken team and franchise record.
Yeah. But even then, the game balances it out. Like, I've had so many times where I'm on a pace like that, and then out of nowhere, my team will just play like shit for like 2 weeks, and the game like balances itself back.
And that's what I'm worried about. That said, they can pretty much coast this with like 500 hockey to still making the playoffs, but
don't want to lose that edge, I don't think.
True.
You know, we've seen a lot of, big teams like this in the regular season fall flat in the playoffs. But at the same time, I don't know, man. It's still the Bruins. They always seem to be a good playoff team because of how they play and the players that they have. So I'd say if you found a way to like have both successes, regular season and playoffs, you may have with this sort of combination. And I hope it does happen.
Well, thank you. And I hope you get Connor Bedard, and I hope Endo sees the Leafs make it out of the first round, and then we can all have something this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Couple more quick things. Jakub Vrana cleared waivers, as I think most kind of expected, even though it was weird to see him there. I mean, that's kind of what we thought last week on the show, was that was going to happen. In a bit of stat time, Rick Bowness took the NHL record for most games coached in league history amongst any head or assistant coaches. He has surpassed 2,600 NHL games coached. That's ridiculous. I talked about Rick Bowness before because it was weird. Like, oh man, Winnipeg's bringing him in. And in fairness, that's worked out perfectly. Winnipeg's the 7th best team in the NHL right now. Crazy. But I talked about Rick Bowness's history as a coach. He coached both the Maine Mariners and the Boston Bruins in the early 90s. He was an NHL head coach in Winnipeg in the 1988-89 season before any of us were born.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still there.
He coached
at
the expansion Senators too.
Yep. Yes, he
Jesus.
did. And, good on him. They kept him there for like 4 years. They didn't try to pretend that bringing in a new coach was going to help. And they were right, because it wouldn't have helped. So shout out to Rick Bowness. And probably craziest stat from last week, UC Saros recorded 64 saves in a game against the Hurricanes. The Canes outshot Nashville 67-25 and lost.
Get fucked.
NHL is realistic.
Yeah. First time it's happened since one of the best names in hockey did it for Quebec. Ron
Early
Tugnut.
There it is.
Oh,
It is one of the best names of all time.
it is.
Ron
Yeah.
Tugnut. One of the names that, again, makes me wonder, how did people get their surnames?
Mm-hmm.
How far back was someone just like, our last name's Tugnut now? Like, when did that happen? Amazing. Carolina responded to this embarrassment by getting Max Pacioretty back for the first time this season. I posted the GIF when it was like, 2 goals in his return game, and I posted the GIF from Billy Madison where he catches the dodgeball, and he's like, now you're all in big trouble. That's Carolina. The rich just keep getting richer. It's bullshit. Yep. They're in first place in the Metro without Pacioretty. Stupid. And Washington, who are third place in the Metro, get Nick Backstrom and Tom Wilson back for the first time this season as well. So interesting to see these teams that had some like huge holes in their lineup actually still do well, and now they get the insurance back. Every year, people are like, nope, this is the year that Washington's cooked, and I'd never buy into it. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever be cooked until Ovi's gone.
Ovi's gone. No, I don't think they will be, really. Like, they just keep finding ways.
So, with that, one thing I wanted to add. Did either of you see the list that was bouncing around in regards to the longest tenured player on each NHL team?
No.
I saw a little bit of that. Like, Morgan Rielly's got like 500 games or something like that.
Any interest in testing some hockey knowledge, or you just want to end the show? I'm good either way.
You know what? Yes, give me a few. Give me a few to test. I know who my team's is for sure.
Okay, so these are the longest tenured players on each NHL team right now by games
you're just reading
played.
them off. Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna name the team. You got to name the player. You two can work together.
Oh, okay.
Or you can compete. So
no, I get
it's
you
most games played by active players that are currently on the team.
All right.
So, for example, Endo already said Morgan Rielly, and that is correct for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Anaheim Ducks.
Shit. This is it's gonna be Gibson.
Not John Gibson.
Silverberg.
Pardon?
With 849 games, it's not John Gibson. And like I said, I'll let you two work together.
Oh yeah, because he's a goalie. That doesn't count. Yeah. Silverberg might be a good one, but there's someone else who I think I'm forgetting.
There is.
Who's old as fuck on that team?
Manson's gone.
Don't think old as fuck.
No, he's
elite,
not gonna
elite
be that
1C. Fucking Derek Grant.
No. Who's
Defender.
the other guy besides Is it a defender?
It's a defender. Were you thinking of Adam Henrique?
No, I was thinking of someone else, but I think he was traded.
The answer is Cam Fowler.
I forgot
Longest
he still
tenured
exists.
Cam Fowler.
God, he still exists there.
Yeah,
I always
same.
think he got traded. All right. Yeah, I failed. That's all right. It's Anaheim. No one care.
Arizona with 396 games played.
I don't even know that lineup, bro. Kraus.
Good guess. Not Lawson Krause, though.
Fisher.
Not Chikrin, not Fisher.
Fuck.
Keller.
It is a forward.
Keller.
It's not Keller. He's not.
It is Clayton Keller.
There
What?
Yeah.
Lawson Krause doesn't have as many as Clayton Keller?
Nope. Not yet.
Fuck
at least.
me.
All right, this is a gimme. Boston Bruins.
Patrice
Longest
Bergeron.
tenured Bruin.
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was gonna say Zdeno Chara, but yeah, just to make
Sad.
Doogie sad.
In his heart.
Yeah, it's Bergeron, obviously.
Yes. Buffalo. With
Oh,
580 games.
Ooh, it's either Gergensons or Okposo. No, it's got to be Gergensons.
It is Zemgus Girgensons. Well
Oh,
done.
wow.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's been there since the dark times.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
I
by
always
the way,
remember.
still undefeated in the GOAT head. Bring it back full time as the full time jersey. Fuck you. That should be your look. Hasek era.
Yes.
Bring it back full time.
Yes.
Holy hell. The Calgary Flames.
Ooh.
865 games played as a member of the Calgary Flames. Not
He's not
a
there anymore.
Superstar name.
No, I know. Oh man.
It's like Matt Stajan levels.
Backlund, right?
Yeah. Well
Yeah,
done.
good one.
I was trying to remember the name. They had another center who was similar to him that was traded, and I almost said it, but I forget. Anyway.
Yeah, even I forget who you're thinking of in that instance. Carolina, at the time, 699 games played.
What do you mean at the time? Oh, does he not play right now?
It's probably been updated since.
Oh.
It came out last week, so.
Jordan Stahl.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. Getting on a roll. It's 4 in a row. Chicago.
Patrick Kane.
Jonathan
Yes.
Taves, no. What?
It is Patrick Kane. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Taves was drafted first. Are you telling me Patrick Kane has more
Remember when
games
he-
played? Oh,
Yeah, but he got
James
hurt.
missed
Yeah, he got
like that
hurt.
entire season.
That's bullshit. Injury.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck.
Yep.
God damn it. It's 'cause he's
Colorado.
trash.
Colorado.
Johnson.
Landeskog.
Landeskog.
Shit. I thought it was gonna be Eric Johnson.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
Rick Nash. Rick Nash.
Who's that defenseman that got drafted with Matthews? Same year.
You're on the wrong
Werenski.
path, so don't worry
Wrong
about it.
path? Yeah.
You're
Thanks.
off. Oh,
Has a lovely Chevrolet dealership.
it's Boone Jenner, right? No.
The Boone Jenner Chevrolet.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it
Boone
is?
Jenner.
Yes.
There you go.
Let's go.
Does he actually
that-
have a dealership?
No, but he has a name that would fit perfectly on a dealership.
It would, yeah.
The Boone Jenner Chevrolet.
Oh God, the Dallas Stars.
Longest tenure. Ooh.
Pretty easy one.
Yeah, but which one? No, yeah. Oh, never mind. What am I talking about? It's Jamie Benn.
Yes, sir.
I was like, oh,
Jamie
he wasn't a free
Benn!
agent signing. What am I talking about? That was Sagan. I thought I was getting them.
Oh, I
confused with
wish
Minnesota.
Sagan was a free agent signing, friend. I wish. The Detroit Red Wings.
Dylan Larkin.
538
Yeah.
games. Dylan Larkin. Well done. Edmonton.
Chris Russell. No. Nugent Hopkins.
Very good. Russell wasn't a
correction.
bad shout, though.
Yeah.
Florida Panthers.
No one actually cares.
Such an ass.
At this point, it's Barkov.
Yes, it is.
And it was.
Sin is so
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
mad over the Huberdeau trade.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It used to be Huberdeau because he broke the record like last season.
Yeah. LA Kings.
Kopitar.
No. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
Kopitar.
Dustin Brown's gone.
Minnesota.
He's got a statue now.
He does. Dustin Brown does have
I
a
hate
stat.
it so much.
Ah.
Minnesota. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Spurgeon though.
Good one.
Fred Spurgeon.
I
Is
was
that
gonna
right?
use yeah, I was going to use
Oh,
the John
Jared
Kerry.
Spurgeon.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
baseball.
Hey, plays baseball.
I love that.
God, that
so
YouTube
much.
channel was amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so sad he
Only
stopped
around for
making
like
them.
2 months too.
I know.
Montreal.
Ugh.
Yes.
Get it, press
Yes,
number
boy.
one corner.
Gary
It's-
doesn't count, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Nick Suzuki at this point.
Nah, someone
Petrie.
else is decent guess, not Jeff Beasley.
Oh, Petri dish. I
Who
forgot
is-
about him.
Who is currently a Pittsburgh Penguin.
Oh. Oh yeah, he is. Fucking.
Yeah.
I forget.
Yeah, who
Those
cares?
are
Yeah, I
minor
know.
details.
Who cares?
It
Just
is.
Shit,
fucking
yeah. Who will
tank
it
our
be?
season.
They don't have Dano anymore.
Forward.
Yeah.
But it was like Mark Savard. I don't know why the fuck I said that.
Wait,
He's
is
from
Tatar back there?
Nope, he
No.
is. I think in Ottawa.
I don't. Yeah.
He's
Shit.
in Ottawa. Shit, yeah.
Finn.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
it's not that fourth liner. Shit.
He's giving
Yeah.
Cam Fowler a run for his money in terms of like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yoel Armia.
No, he's the Finn I was referring to. Thanks. Though.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Love
that was
There
who
you
I was
go.
thinking of.
Brendan Gallagher.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Damn it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Where it's such an obvious
I
name,
know,
and
I
you
know.
overlook it. Like Cam Fowler, very good
Yeah.
players, but just that name value isn't quite there.
Yeah, not anymore. He used to be in the publicity for all the wrong reasons. But
Oh.
yeah.
Nashville.
Roman Yossi.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming that would be it. Yeah. I was trying to think if there's anyone else, but good on you, Endo.
Yeah.
Same class as Gallagher and Fowler, not draft class, but in terms of like, oh god.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Zajac.
I think he retired. Pretty sure he retired.
Yeah.
As an
Shit.
Islander, no less.
I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. Andy Green's gone.
Mhm.
Patrick Elias is gone.
Dinah
Um,
Zubris is gone. Like,
Dinah
Scott
Zubris,
Stevens is
dog.
gone. Here you go. Fuck.
defender.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah. 602
Oh no.
games.
Oh no. I was
Yep.
gonna. Oh shit.
no. Ooh.
Defender on New Jersey.
Yeah.
Ew.
What an ass.
Ew.
No, I can't think of even their defensive core now. And who would have been there for so long these last Sievert? No. Not I know
Damon
who it is.
Severson. Where the fuck
No,
is Severson?
Correct,
no.
Endo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Severson? Shit.
It
Okay.
is Damon
well,
Severson.
I was gonna say Butcher next, but all right.
Okay, here's the new game. Guess what team Will Butcher plays for right now?
Oh, does he not be? I don't know, dude.
You
Yeah.
will never guess what team Will Butcher plays for.
Okay, then let's move
Tampa
on.
Bay.
I don't wanna-
Dallas Stars. He's
Oh.
in
Oh,
there
Texas
we
with
go.
their AHL team.
Gee, what the hell happened to Butcher? Remember he was like an 85 overall.
I don't know,
Holy
man.
shit.
I don't know.
Anyway, Severson. So I was getting there.
You were
We're
getting there.
there. We're getting
You getting there though.
All right,
The
next,
New York,
let's go.
the New York Islander.
It's gotta be a fossil now. Jesus.
No, it's
Yeah.
defenseman, dude.
Matt Martin.
It's no. Close.
Not Matt Martin.
Pollock?
No.
Shit.
Good guess.
It is a defenseman,
Wait.
though, right?
Wait.
No, it's a forward.
Hmm.
It is a forward. 1,000 games.
Ooh.
Is it one of the Pellick brothers?
No, it's not Adam Pellick either. He's a
Okay.
defender.
He's also a defender. That was the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Once had a mistake in NHL 2K10 where it
Anders
showed
Lee?
Ben Bishop as his player picture.
Not Anders Lee?
Not Anders Lee.
Who's the other one there? Fucking. Buh. He played for. I would always get him. Shit. Brock
I love-
something.
Brock Nelson.
Thank you.
Not Brock Nelson.
What?
God damn it. What?
Fucking okay. I'm out of
It's
guesses.
The other
I'm out of
Islanders
guesses.
forward.
I'm out of guesses. I give up. Who?
Josh Bailey.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
God damn it. All right.
Completely forgot about
The
that.
New York
guy.
Rangers.
Oh my God. Who's he even gonna be at this point?
Ryan Callahan.
Bobby Moynihan.
A piece of toast. At this point, they take that over to Lafreniere. Get fucked.
What the fuck just happened? So hold on, sorry. Breaking news here ish, maybe.
No,
The Jets
I
assigned
bet it's not.
fucking. They just assigned Brad Lambert and Chad Lucius to the junior clubs in the WHL.
Yeah, that
Both
makes
going.
sense.
One's going to Seattle. Brad
literally
Lambert
makes sense.
Seattle, and then
It
Lucius
does make a
to
lot of
Portland.
sense.
Yeah.
That's what happens after the World Juniors.
Good to see teams utilizing players.
Yeah. What
The
team?
New
What
York
teams?
Rangers.
Yeah,
700
yeah.
games played.
Yeah.
Forward.
Who's even still there? God.
Yeah.
Forward too. Interesting.
Yeah.
Sid.
Yeah.
Tarasenko? No, not Tarasenko. Fuck. Who's the other fucking Russian? God.
It's
Panarin.
Panarin.
Panera
It's
Bread.
not Panarin.
Gonna be mad about this one because it is
I am.
a fairly obvious one.
Oh. Kreider.
For Kreider. There you go. We'll give it to you. That was close. Chris
What? Were you
Kreider.
starting to say it?
I was.
Oh
don't think
shit!
you heard me.
I didn't hear you actually.
Ottawa
Ottawa.
with 346
Hot
games.
Sam Bacho.
Yeah. Well done. Well
Damn.
done. Philadelphia.
Ooh.
Fucking Kevin Hayes.
Not Kevin Hayes.
Keith Yandel.
He retired.
Damn, that's the biggest sonk right now. Gee.
Shoot.
Believe
This is a
out
tough
injured
one.
all season for this year.
Oh, this is tough then.
Yeah.
Is it a
Big injury for them though.
defenseman?
Forward.
Oh shit! Fuck it. I don't know then. If he's been injured all year too, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Voracek's gone, Giroux's gone.
The answer. The one and the only.
Travis Konecki.
No. Close. Sean
Second.
Couturier.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That
Close
makes
enough.
sense.
Yeah.
Cooch, all right, or Coots,
Who said-
whatever.
Big injury for them. Pittsburgh.
Sidney Crosby.
Yes.
Yeah.
San Jose.
I think it's Vlasic. I'm pretty sure it's Vlasic. I almost was gonna say Couture, but it's Vlasic.
Correct.
Yeah. Pickle guy.
With 118 games, the Seattle Kraken.
It's something stupid like Dotchin or whatever.
It's like whoever hasn't played, like whoever hasn't been injured. It wasn't Yanni Gordon? That's stupid.
No, it's not Yanni. Okay,
Susie.
let us know what team he used to be on.
Defender.
Yeah.
Susie.
Was once traded 1-for-1.
Oh my God, they have him, Larson.
Yep.
Yeah, they have Adam Larson. Okay.
Adam Larson.
Okay, it was one
He's
for
the
one.
man. I had a feeling 1-for-1 was too big of a hint, but
It is.
I mean,
It
come
is.
on.
But I don't know that fucking roster. I forget.
If I
it.
said Edmonton and New Jersey, I mean, it would have been.
They're
pretty
too
obvious.
new of a team for that to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, next.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. The St. Louis Blues. 640 games played.
Yeah, I guess it has to be Tarasenko.
It is Tarasenko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry for
The
everyone.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Dammer.
Steven Stamkos is correct.
Okay, it is him. All right, yeah. I
Toronto,
was
we
gonna
already
say
established.
TJ, but he's gone now.
Yeah.
JT, whoever the fuck that was.
18 Miller.
JT. Well, no, it wouldn't have been JT.
It
Miller.
wasn't
It would have
JT
been Tyler
Miller.
Johnson,
Tyler Johnson, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Tyler Johnson.
who that one lady tried to claim she had sex with, and he's like, "I've never seen her in my life." Was it Jimmy
Guy
Kimmel
probably
or some
told
shit
her.
during the
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even
King
know.
Cup final?
Guy probably told her that he was that girl, that guy.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
Of course, again, Morgan Riley for Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver.
Hey kids, I'm a Vancouver.
I'm a Vancouver.
Bo Horvat.
Yes.
Yeah, it's both.
For how much longer? That's the big question.
T minus 10 days. Not even games, days.
The Vancouver Canucks.
We just
How
did
about
that.
I know. I got
Oh,
Vancouver in my head. We got the Vancouver Canucks. Vegas Golden Knights.
William Carlson.
No. It
He's the
is.
leading goal scorer, though.
It is Marchessault.
Yes, it is.
Adi Marchessault.
I know it because he's never missing games and he's always whining.
Yes. The Washington Capitals.
Fucking
Ovechkin.
Ovi and his gray everything.
And the last
That man's
one,
just gray.
Gray Bush.
all gray everything. Uh,
I can see him right now. All gray and everything.
So for an episode title, this is why this segment was worth it. Can I get away with Alex Ovechkin's finely trimmed bush? Thanks to Manscaped.com.
Alex Ovechkin's Gray Bush.
Jeez.
Just Ovi's bush.
Oh my god. And the Winnipeg Jets.
Guy stripped of his captaincy. Blake Wheeler.
Blake Wheeler.
The man who ruptured a testicle and finished the game, Blake Wheeler. That also
That's
just
fun.
happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you ever bust a nut playing hockey? Blake Wheeler did.
Blake Wheeler busted nuts.
True patriot bust nuts.
That's a man right there. That's a leader.
That's
Goes
You
out
give
there.
him back the letter and you let him play hockey, boy.
you give him back the letter and his nut.
You go back to the old days. That reminds me of Marcel Dion. Bust a nut, keep playing.
Holy fuck.
Back in my day, we were more men back then with one testicle than these guys are now with two. Oh god. Anyway, that was worth it. That's
Yeah.
you guys did pretty well given the circumstances. I knew the ones like Cam Fowler and such would be the difficult ones, just because like, oh yeah, he's a player. He's
you
good,
just forget
but-
because you never hear his name anymore because you got the Zegrases, McTavishes. They're in that position.
And John Gibson stanking it up in net.
Yeah, I always forget goalies are hard to guess because they just don't play full seasons even when they're healthy.
Yeah, that is their biggest issue for sure. With that, gentlemen, we'll wind things down. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening to the Tukey's Take podcast. We thank you as always. And no Mills, what do you have going on? We head
Nothing.
Later into the week.
Nothing. I'm just gonna stream and maybe edit videos. Yeah, I've decided that unprompted, I'm gonna make an edit for that Warfest I was talking about, Wreckfest game that we played on Friday. Yeah, I just decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go through and make something pretty out of that because that was absolute chaos with
Yeah,
walks
we
and-
had
walks and runners.
after the December charity event, we had like community milestones to hit, play games with the community based on what we hit. Wreckfest was the first one, and it was madness. That game's amazingly fun. We'll have to play it again at some point. Certainly in the
Oh,
near
man.
future. I don't think I'll wait like a year plus in between, like
Oh,
like I did last time.
Please, we need more of that. Also, we need more
Send
of
to download it on Game Pass.
El Tugue.
Why?
Why not? Sam, what do you got going on?
Same shit, man. Fucking doing stuff. YouTube. Yeah. Sports gamer.
Busy man.
Yeah.
A man of the people. Handsome devil. With that, everybody, yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. A lot of sports gamer stuff as always. With that, everybody, we will bring this show to a close again. Thank you very much. We will see you hopefully on Thursday, maybe Friday. Time will tell. Until next time, goodbye.